Let's play a game of global tech giants. If I say USA, which major tech companies do you think of? Google, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, all are in the trillion-dollar club. If I say China, which major companies? Alibaba, Tencent, TikTok, the great firewall giants. If I say Russia, which companies? Yandex or Telegram. But if I say India, who is the global product giant? We don't have one. Yes, we have TCS, Infosys and Wipro, but let's be honest, they are service giants. They build and maintain the backend for everyone else. They are the engine room, not the driver. For 30 years, India has been the back office of the world. But right now, a new race has started that is resetting the entire scoreboard. Artificial intelligence, and this time the stakes are terrifying. If India misses this wave, we won't just lose money. We will become a digital colony, renting our intelligence from the US and China forever. But here is the twist nobody saw coming. While the world was laughing at our lack of infrastructure, India quietly moved up the leaderboards. In late 2025, the Global AI Vibrancy Index ranked India third in the world, beating European giants. How did we get there? And do we finally have a shot at building our own Google? Let's find out. The talent superpower. First, let's look at the weapon India has: people. The Stanford AI Index 2024 dropped a bombshell statistic. India is ranked number 1 in the world for AI skill penetration. That means relative to our workforce, we have more people building, learning, and deploying AI than even the United States. Since 2016, our concentration of AI talent has exploded by over 260%. The world sees us as a market of 1.4 billion consumers. But in reality, we are the engine. Global banks, retail giants, and big tech, they're all running their AI backends out of Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Pune. So, on paper, we look like a superpower. We have the coders, we have the data, we have the hunger. So why aren't we dominating? Because in the AI race, talent is only one leg of the stool. The other two legs are compute and capital, and that is where the story gets ugly. The chip famine and the service trap. You can't build a sovereign AI without compute power. And in the race for chips, India is bringing a knife to a nuclear gunfight. While Meta and Microsoft are hoarding hundreds of thousands of NVIDIA H100 GPUs, India's total capacity is a tiny fraction of that. To put that number in perspective, Meta, Facebook alone, is reportedly operating around 350,000 H100 GPUs. That humiliates and dwarfs even our India level together, that is 34,000 GPUs. In raw investment, the World Economic Forum placed us 8th. Far behind countries with much smaller populations. This creates a dangerous trap. We have the engineers, but they are working on foreign clouds, training foreign models for foreign companies. If OpenAI or Gemini or Claude turns off the API key tomorrow, India's AI ecosystem goes dark. This is the service trap all over again. We are helping America build the next Google instead of building it ourselves. We are the labor, not the owners. And for a while, it looked like India was going to lose this race before it even started. But then, the strategy changed. The government realized that AI isn't just software, it is national infrastructure. So, they launched the India AI mission with a war chest of 10,300 crore rupees. The goal? Sovereign AI. So what is the India AI mission? Let me explain to you in simple terms. Unlike Meta or Google, who buy chips for themselves, the Indian government isn't building a state-owned server farm. Instead, they are using a public-private model. Private giants like Reliance Jio, Tata, and Yota buy the hardware. Then, the government uses that 10,300 crore rupees fund to effectively rent that power and give it to Indian startups and researchers for cheap. It's a smart play. The private sector takes the hardware risk and the public sector fuels the innovation. The mission already rolled out 34,000 GPUs with an additional 16,000 planned. Companies like Yota Data Services NextGen, E2E Networks are the main contributors to these GPUs. We stopped trying to copy ChatGPT. Instead, startups like Sarvam AI and Ola's Krutrim are building models trained on Indian languages, Indian laws, and Indian culture. Think about it. A model trained in Silicon Valley doesn't understand Sanskrit dialects or the Indian Penal Code. But a sovereign Indian model does. That is a challenge that Google or other companies can't easily cross. And if you think this is just empty talk, look at what happened just days ago. In the February 2026 Union Budget, the government doubled down. A fresh rupees 500 crore was allocated specifically for an AI Center of Excellence in Education. Why? Because they know the only way to utilize our number one talent ranking is to train the next generation now. Plus, the budget re-emphasized the massive 1 trillion rupees R&D fund to fuel deep tech innovation. The message from Delhi is clear. We missed the bus on building an operating system like Windows or Android. We missed the bus on building a search engine like Google. We missed the bus on social media like Facebook or Instagram. We are not going to miss the bus on AI. The Vibrancy Index moving us to rank 3 proves the momentum is real. We are finally trying to break the service trap. So let's go back to the original question. Why doesn't India have a Google? Because for 30 years, we sold our time instead of our products. But AI changes the physics of business. With generative AI, a small team in Bengaluru can build a product that serves the world without needing the army of engineers that Infosys has. So we can get our next products of the scale of Google Search, Facebook or Google Maps. We are seeing the transition from service nation to product nation. Are we there yet? No. In terms of raw money and chips, we are still the underdog. But in terms of hunger, talent and now policy, we are the fastest runner on the track. The next product might not just be a search engine. It might be an Indian AI model that revolutionizes healthcare for the global south. It might be a startup that uses AI to solve agriculture for the world. The pieces are finally on the board. The chips are arriving. The funding is unlocking. The talent is ready. For the first time in history, India isn't just watching the tech revolution. What do you think? Will India's sovereign AI strategy work? Or will big tech crush us again? And which Indian AI startup do you think has the potential to become our first global giant? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to know more updates on the AI revolution in India or discuss about geopolitics, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.